Hello everyone. This is my first math video in English, so bear with me. So this video is about simplifying radical expression. Okay, simplifying radical expressions. In particular, we are asked to calculate this expression radical because there is the square root here without using calculator. Okay. So what is the plan to attack this problem? The plan is based on the fact that this is an exercise. Okay, this is a question in a test or in an exam which required a finite amount of time. So this must be the expression underneath the square root. This guy has to be of the form of a square. Okay, it means that it is something that we don't know yet. Square. Okay, it has to be, because this is a question designed by someone for a test. Okay, so this is the plan, is to find this number. Okay, so 104 square root of 6, 468 square root of 10, 144 square root of 15 plus 2006 should be something we don't know yet. Okay, we don't know. Square. And then take the square root, because this is what we want to compute, square root of this, and then take the square root of this, and then the answer is what is you put inside the bracket. Okay, so that's the plan, and it's logical. So now the question is, what is this guy? Yeah, that is the question. So when you square something, okay, you square something. Now I remove this, you square something, and then you get this. So what should be this one? Can it be s plus y square, in which s is square root of something and y is square root of something? Can it be this case? No, because when you do this, you get 2sy. It means that you only have one square root. Okay, you only have one square root. Here you have 3 square roots. Okay, so what I'm telling you here is you have to observe. Okay, observe. So here you have to think, okay, logically, and then using psychology or whatever. This is a question in the exam. It should be solved in a finite amount of time. So the expression under the square root has to be a square. Okay. And then now you have to observe. Okay. So this is think, observe. That's what you do in solving mathematical problems and in solving any problems. Okay, so if you don't know why you have to study mathematics in school, why? Yeah, you study your language to write and to read, that's understandable, but why mathematics? Because it teaches you how to think and many other problem solving skills. Okay, not to pass exam or something. That's not the final target. Okay, so if it's not the case, then you should move on, right? It's plus y plus z squared, and then you see here you have 2sy, 2yz, and 2zs, right? And then here 1 square root from s, 1 square root from y, so you have 1 square root here, another here, another here, and then it's exactly the form of the radical the expression under the square root. Okay. Now what is s, what is y, and what is z, right? The next question. You see, step by step. That is how to solve a problem, step by step. So now what should be s? S should be square root of something, and y square root of another thing. Okay, something I don't know. I put a square, another thing, and this is another thing with a heart. And then you will have, when you multiply this, you have the square root of this and that, and this should give you square root of 6. And then when you combine this and this, you have circle and heart, and then you get square root of 6, and then square root of 10, and then square root of love, heart, and square, you get square root of 15. So the only option is 33, this is 2, and then is 6, and then love, the heart, is 5. Okay, and then you have 6, and then this and this, you have 10, and this you have. Okay, so now s is something. Okay, before the square root you have some coefficient, right? Because cannot be only the square root, because if only the square root, then you only have 2 square root of 6, 2 square root of 10, but here you have 4, 6a, 1 and 4, so it has to be something before that. So square root of 3, y is b square root of 2, and z is c square root of 5. Okay, so my channel is dual language. Okay, I have the same video in Vietnamese. Okay, so that's why you see something here. I'm sorry, next time I go clear everything. Okay, anyway, now you have s, y, and z. Just compute s plus y plus z squared, because that's what we need. All right. Okay, compute this, and then of course you have to know this identity, right? If you need, I can make a video on that, but in this video we accept it, we just use it. Okay, so I give it color, call it an identity, because it's valid for every s, y, and z, every triple numbers, real numbers. Okay, real numbers. Okay, now just so I write here s plus y plus z square equals s square. S square is 3a square, y square is 2b square, and z square is 5c square. Okay, let's group them, and then 2sy is 2ab square root of 6, 2bc square root of 10 plus 2ca square root of 15. And we want this s plus y plus z square is this, is everything underneath the square root sign, right? That's why now we say that this equal to this. Okay, now I remove the color. Now if you want this, you want this and this to be the same for every A, B, and C. So the only way is that this guy match this guy, okay? And then this guy square root of 6 matches square root of 6. This guy up should be another number. Square root of 10 matches this guy, and now should be another color. This guy matches this guy. Okay, that's it. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. You have 4 equations. Okay, but one is redundant, right? So we just need 3. So 2AB, this color match this color, equals to 104. 2BC equals 10 is 468, and 2CA equals 144. Okay, so we shown this system. This means that we find ABC, and then we check. Okay, and then we check then we find A, B, and C, and then check if 2A squared 3A squared 2B squared and 5C squared is check 2006 or not. If you can find A, B, and C, and then you check and this is not an equality, then either the question itself is meaningless, okay, because then you cannot evaluate this without using a computer, but it's not likely the case. So you did something wrong. Okay, so this is the check. Now to find this, to show this system, then it's get rid of 2 here, get rid of, so AB is 52, BC is 2. Am I correct? Yeah, hope that 2, 3, 4, 8, 6, 4, and CA is 72, 4, and yeah. Okay, so this and this is equivalent. So finding ABC of this system is also equivalent to finding of this system. Okay, you have to understand that. Next, okay, I just want to do everything slowly, so I have to show this one. I don't know how if I make it 1, 2, 3, and I divide, okay, I divide 2 by 1, and then BC divided by AB, so I have C over A equals to this gone divided by this, B is gone, and then C over A, and then I have 2, 3, 4 over 52, and then this is my equation 4 and then I combine this and this. So it means that C from this, C is 2, 3, 4, 52, and I introduce this guy into here. So 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 52 a, and a, another a is a squared equal to 72. This means that 304 squared is, and then divided by this. Okay, and here I need to use a calculator. Okay, but I did this before, so allow me to just skip that part. Okay, no, I did it yesterday, so it should be somewhere here. B is oh my god. This is bad. Or maybe I can. Let's don't be lazy. I don't have any calculator here because I am. Okay, let's do slowly. Divide it by 2, and then I have 36. 52 divided by 2, and then I have 1. I have done this for a long time. No, let's do it. 100, then I have 200, and then I have 32, and then this is 30, and then I have 15, and then 17. 117. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this. How can I find a square root of this? Oh, I messed up. Actually, I can stop this, stop mirroring, and then I can do it. I can do everything here. I use Euler, and then let's see, what is this? Oh, it's just 16. Okay, sorry about that. Now everything is easy. This is just 16. 16, so it means that A is 4. Why now it's different? Yeah, and then B is 13, and C is 4, 13, and C is 18. C is 18. Yeah. Yeah, because A times B is 52 and this is already 4, so this has to be 14. Uh, 13. Okay, and this is 13, and then C is this one divided by 13. Okay, so 18 times 13 is 108, and then plus 3 times 13 is 54, and then you have 4 3 2 3 4. Okay, sorry about this because I'm using my iPad, but on the calculator is on the computer. So anyway, so now we're done. So the answer A is A is S plus Y plus Z, and S is 4 square root of 3, 13 square root of 2, and 18 square root of 5. Okay. Okay, so what are the lessons that you learned from doing all of this? Well, this is the question you have to ask, right? Because you spend your energy, your time, invaluable time to do this, so you should have learned something. Of course, you are better at math, but there's something more. Okay, so what you learn is that you have to think. Okay, you have to think before taking action. Okay, action is good, but action without a plan is a nightmare. Okay, so you have to think before taking action. The thinking here is that they want us to evaluate this complicated square root without a computer. So this guy has to be something square. That is very good. The second thing you need to do is to observe. Okay, what they given you here. They given you here, you have square root of 6, square root of 10, and square root of 15, and something. Okay, if only these three guys, then again no one can do anything. Okay, you have to use a calculator. So here you have 3 square roots. So this guy it cannot be S plus Y square. Okay, because here's the maximum you can have is only 1 square root. Okay, so you need square roots, so it has to be S Y squared. And if you know that, then of course S should be square root of 3 times something. Y you have something here, because if you don't have it, and then you only have square root of 6. Okay, but here you have 144 or something. You have some number here, so it has to be something square root of 8. Another thing, that's why is another B square root of 2, and Z square root of 5. That's it. After that, done. Okay, all of this is technical detail, and after that is details. Okay, you put your hand dirty. Okay, if you're good at algebra, you don't like this step, and maybe you hate this step, but you have to do it anyway. Okay, get your hand dirty. Okay, because you're not a philosopher. Okay, philosopher, you can stop here. Okay, they just think they don't give you any solution, even though they are very important. Okay, but in life you have to take actions. Okay, you cannot just have plan for forever. So, and then if you see a similar problem, then it's easy, right? If you simplify this, you have another square root, another square root, another square root, whatever number here, I don't care, and then plus a number, maybe 2024, because it's examine 2024 or 2025. And then don't you need to solve this again? Maybe yes, to practice. Okay, just go on, practice, and then done. Okay, don't solve another, maybe don't solve another one. Okay, one is enough, because, and of course sometimes they don't do square root, they do cube root. Okay, simplify cube root. So what is strategy? Strategy is this guy, can it be a cube, right? That's a strategy. If you have square root 6, this, no, this is not. What is your strategy? Your strategy is this, power 6? No, usually it doesn't that way, because s plus, because the identity for this or for this is a little bit crazy. Okay, so usually what you can do is power 3 here. Okay, you find this power 3, let's call it power 3, then what you evaluate become this one, and this is equivalent to, okay, I hope that you know this, and then this equivalent to this, and then so you have converted a hard problem into an easier problem, a problem that you are familiar with. That is problem solving skill. Okay, that's it. So that's my first math video in English. There was something not smooth in this step because I haven't do this manual calculation for more than 30 years. Okay, I am 45 years old now, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, but I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you have any comments or any topic that you can that you would like me to do, please drop me an email. Okay, drop me a comment in below. What I want to show you now is that I am the author of this book. This is not to advertise that for you, because this book is insanely expensive. You look at 160 USD. But just to let you know that I know mathematics, okay, and I can make video about that. I don't do very fancy SmartNIM animations. Okay, Henderson is doing a terrific job about that. I am not against him, but for sometimes you don't need that. Okay, Euler, Newton didn't need that. You just need a blackboard, a chalk, okay, in my case an iPad and the Apple Pencil, and a clear mind, okay, and of course a curious mind, and to think and to write down. So video is not fancy, but it shows you step by step, yeah? And when I'm writing down, you see that sometimes I struggle. You see all of that with a nicely designed smooth animation. You don't see all of this. Okay, so for very complicated concept, maybe you need that. and I'm not against that, but I want to explain why I decided to go this way, not using Magnim. So this is the book. It's expensive, so it's up to you to buy it or not, but it explains, it covers mathematics from zero. It means that for high school students and for university levels, it's more than 1,000 pages. That's why it's expensive. Okay, goodbye, and hope that see you soon. Okay, in the next video.